Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing Growing Up Hip Hop Season 7, Episode 8. But before we start, Rhonda, tell her what to do. Because D is at the gym working out.
As he always is working out, y'all. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, drop down in the comments section, and let us know what you think.
All right. So JoJo is telling Tanise that her father is a nut, and he threw a bucket of ice on him, and he's done. At this point, do what you want to do. I'm done with your dad, okay? And she's like, so what happened? When did it go left? He was like, because I didn't force you to let him walk you down the aisle. You know,
it started at left. When he walked in the door, it was on left.
It really did. But JoJo really tried.
He tried.
He was being so nice and polite and ha ha ha, and come on now. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like her brother is kind of like sorry. Like he knows daddy ignorant. He ain't,
Man. She said he didn't walk her down the aisle because he hadn't been there every step of the way. So he don't get them kind of privileges. Okay.
Can I just say, I think it's weird that you invited him there to give you away and didn't let you walk him down the aisle, though. I think that's weird. Like, either you're going to do it or not do it. Yeah. Like, I mean, he feels a way about Tanise. She clearly feels a way about him because you can come, but you can't walk me down the aisle. You can give me away. I just think that was...
Did y'all have this conversation before? Did you wait until he got to the wedding and tell him that, or did he already know this going to the wedding? You know what I'm saying? That make a difference, though. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless, he felt a way about it, and he's still mad about it.
Well, she called him and asked him why he did that, and he said it was either throw the ice on him or drag him by the collar. Okay. And she's like, why would you do that to my husband? And he's the father of your grandkids. And he was like, look, you didn't walk me up. I can't talk to you right now. Okay. Then she gets off the phone and she says, I know my father loves me and he was always there and supportive. That's why all of his kids are close. She was like, but when she got with JoJo, he felt like that she didn't need him no more. So then he turned his back on her. So basically he was jealous of JoJo when they got together, probably because he's JoJo Simmons, So then...
I mean, I'm gonna call bullshit. First you said he didn't walk you down the aisle because he wasn't there every step of the way. Now you're saying, he loved you because he was there.
She's saying he was there every step of the way until she got with JoJo.
I feel like this man has displayed how ignorant he damn well is. So even if he was there, I can't see him as this loving, father that... Well, he was there so your kids are close. I don't know. That really doesn't say nothing about him.
Did it seem like she was close to her brother?
I'm confused. I didn't even know that was her brother. I thought it was just some dude sitting there.
I think he had said something when he had came into the studio, though. But she said when she would ask him to do something, he would be like, he either didn't do it, or if he did do it, he'll be like, why JoJo ain't doing it for you? I think he got a problem because of JoJo Simmons, and I still think he got an issue with the Simmons being that
it would have to, because I'm like, really? Because JoJo is like, could be your kid.
Right. So it doesn't make sense to JoJo. It's some underlying stuff. It's weird, So she's saying he needs to respect the fact that, at least JoJo is her man, but at least JoJo is holding her down. You know what I'm saying? That's her man and he's holding her down. He ain't out here dogging her out,
You can't call JoJo a bad husband.
No.
Not based on what we've seen. He's a man that does stupid shit like a lot of them do, but he's not a bad husband.
No. She said she gonna have a conversation with him. JoJo was like, okay, well, watch out for the ice.
Cause I'm not doing that no
I'm
more.
done. I'm done. You know.
Cause next time it ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna keep on letting your daddy be out here acting a fool without.
Yeah. So please don't put me in that position again. Okay. So TT is talking with Egypt on FaceTime. So she invites her to her backyard brunch, okay, for this housewarming thing that she's having. And Egypt was like, okay, you know, I would like to talk to Sean, and then maybe we could work. And then TT was like, he may not be open to that, okay? She says,
why she keep putting it on Sean?
who? TT?
TT.
Yeah, because she said Sam has said his piece more than twice, and he has nothing left to say to Sam. I mean, both of y'all just ain't nothing. We ain't trying to deal with Sam. You know what I'm saying?
I personally wouldn't even keep trying to like. TT gets on my last nerve. I absolutely like Sean way more than I like TT.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not gonna keep doing that. We don't deal with Sam. You could come over here without him, or don't come. That's not gonna change.
Well, Egypt says she don't understand what the beef is between Sam and Sean because Sam is fine, okay? And he's always been fine, and he has dropped everything, but Sam is the only one with the issue. I mean, Sean is the only one with the issue. I'm like, didn't we just watch this boy say he was gone? He would
Egypt is delusional. Egypt, nobody likes Sam. No one.
Child.
Every scene y'all do is you and Sam and then everybody else.
Yeah. And that's so sad because it wasn't like that before.
It wasn't like that before Sam.
Yeah.
Everybody before was like, get little Egypt, bring her in. Let's have her be
model and all of that. Yeah.
And she still could. At the end of the day, she still could. They don't mess with you like that.
But everybody knows that Egypt is not going to do anything without Sam.
Without Sam.
So now we just
that in itself is not healthy.
Mm-mm.
I feel like my dude would be like, you know, I don't really fool with them like that. Go to the party.
Most guys don't want to be there with the hangout.
I don't want to do that.
So TT let her know. She said, you know what? I'm not here yet for your unit. She says she want to be there for her, but it's going to take some time. So maybe they should just put the brunch thing on the shelf. So
she must have been sitting there like, oh man, like this girl gonna bring
it because soon as she said it, she started going into them having
they can have
a conversation, and she was like, we ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what? And she said, you know what, inviting Egypt probably wasn't a fair position to put her in because I was going to invite her and he can't go. So I'm put her in a messed up position. I'm just going to go ahead and uninvite her. Okay. Because she wasn't extending the invitation to her.
And so you're going to keep missing out on stuff because nobody wants to be bothered with Sam.
Yeah. Yeah. Child, this right here made me roll my eyes. So Eric has dinner for his house. I mean, at his house for his wife, child. He didn't lit some candles. He didn't threw some fake flowers all on the floor and table. He want to show her that he's going to start having quality time. Okay. Aaliyah gets home. She wasn't really impressed. She said she just felt like he trying to get back on her good side. So she's like, you know, she's still upset. He made her favorite meal. She said everything is nice. And she was like, but what we gonna do about this gambling issue? Okay. He said, I mean, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. She like, look here, I like to gamble too, but you gotta find some kind of balance. Okay.
Like not every day, not every week.
He was like, I mean, to be honest though, I mean, it happens when I'm on my own time, when I'm off the road. And I was like, why is he on the road?
Doing what?
What do he do? I can't. He think he his daddy. He throws his daddy in little scenarios. He think he is. He's not.
Grown man. I need him to stop that. He's never been that.
He's never that. And then he's like, I mean, well, what if we like hang together and then like, okay, what if you fall asleep? Then like, I'm free to go. She was like, I mean, you go to sleep with me then. Like, that don't mean you jump your ass up and go to the
Listen, there's an understanding in this house. On when we, lay down to watch a movie, we already know what time I'm on. We already know what time I'm on. Once I get under the covers and snuggled in real good,
it's all right.
That's it.
It's funny because we used to be over here like, I ain't sleep. You fell asleep first. No, I didn't.
We do that.
You watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to each other. Sometimes I'll be like trying to fight it. I'll be trying to fight it. And then I hear him snore. And I'll be like, okay, bet he already fell asleep.
Now I can go. No, it's legit.
The whole thing.
Did you know you was back out?
I did. I got to rewatch because I fell asleep actually while it was on. And so I've been like 2 episodes in.
The girl at work told me about it, and I was like, "Don't tell me that. I'm trying to finish Animal Kingdom. Don't tell me." But she said there's only 4 episodes.
I was binging Animal Kingdom so bad. Like I would wake up. I told you I would wake up and at 10 o'clock in the morning, I would be like, I've had too many heists already today. I'm stressed out because them heists make me nervous.
So after tonight, then I can go back into my Animal Kingdom because I have to get these recording nights out the way, and I
need you to get through Animal Kingdom. It's taking you too long, man. I need to.
Well, then there was last weekend, so that was a bust. So I didn't get to watch none of that.
Had your own Animal Kingdom going on.
Yeah, exactly. So, she said she'll give him Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And he was like, I mean, tonight is the quality time like I was giving you. I wasn't talking about like giving up anytime, He was like, I ain't talking about you trying to harp on what I'm not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what we was doing. Like, this was the quality time right here. This was the day, this hour. Matter of fact, in a couple of hours, I plan on going to the casino. But this was the time right here.
Man, this is one magical dude. I could see why she felt so hard.
Girl. But he did agree that he would give her a Tuesday, Thursday date night. What about helping around the house with the kids and everything? How about that? Can you do that? Can you be a father? Child.
I mean, I feel like every couple has to have an understanding about date night. I know we have. I feel like that does need to be a conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get into a relationship and y'all are going places and stuff, and then when you're in it and you get complacent, then date night goes out the window. I feel like everybody has that conversation, but date night and quality time shouldn't only be date night. There should be
she not even getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? She's getting, I'm either out of town on the road, and if I'm not on the road, then I'm at the casino.
And what about the kids?
I don't see them kids. He shot that scene. That was it. And he got a lot of kids. Because he got kids outside of her, right? Because he said he had a lot of kids. And we only seen a couple over there with her.
A couple.
Right.
Then I feel like Tanise is very young. I mean, not Tanise. Aaliyah. I feel like she's very young. I feel like she's having the same issue that Tiny had. Gambling, alcoholism, it's all a thing.
Yeah. Then kind of find out this fool gave her all the food that was burnt. So look, did you see that?
You know darn well when you cook the food for somebody, you're supposed to give them the good pieces.
He gave her purposely. They're gonna say, "Oh, did I do that?" You knew you did that. You knew you put all them burnt down.
You put all the burnt ones on her.
All of them. He ain't. I can't leave him. You'll be happier. She'll probably lose all that weight and start looking good and shit again.
I mean, she has all the ingredients to be a very good looking woman. It's just
she's stressed.
Wore out.
Yeah. So he tell her, look here, I'm going to TT party, but you're going to have to go by yourself because I'm bringing somebody to the party and I can't tell you who it is. But, you know, just know I'll be there. And she like, he can't even keep a secret. I can't believe he keeping a secret. And I'm like, why you just can't tell her? Who she going to tell? Y'all, they don't mess with y'all like that. You ain't talking to them in between time.
Only at filming.
Right. And then he said, but for our little date nights, we can go
just tell her don't say nothing like you should have did with JoJo. Just say
don't say nothing. Right. He said for their little date nights, they can go to the 50th anniversary together because he's going to perform with JoJo. And they can go to Sam.
That's not a date night.
It's not that you're working. And they can go to Sam and Egypt's wedding. Then he let her know, because you know he liked to gossip. Sam's still looking at jail time, and his court date is 2 days after the wedding. Some of you can tell they shot this backwards because we don't find that out with them till later on. But he didn't
after,
know Aaliyah. See Eric. See how Eric be snitching.
You just snitched in the daggone show.
Exactly. Child. And she's just like, she know how it is when the man go to jail and you got kids, and you know, she just hoped that Egypt got somebody there to support her. I was like, well, Sam trying to move all them people on out the way, and she gonna need that support. Tanisha met up with her father and brother at the restaurant. He instantly being rude. He on the phone. He ignoring her. He's like, so what's up? While he's steady looking down in the phone. Then he's like, I mean, before we start, I mean, can I eat my food? You know what I'm saying?
See, that's what I'm saying. His behavior is just ignorant in general. Like, I'm wondering, Denise, what are you talking about? This is the father. This is him. He's showing up as himself.
Yeah. And she asked him, why was he disrespectful to JoJo like that? And he's like, you better be happy I didn't choke him.
You can imagine her going over to his family's house and how it's so different over there, how Reverend and his wife received Denise, and at JoJo's mama's house, you know, all of his parents. Probably it's just completely different over there. His sisters and Denise seem to be like, for them, she's another sister.
Right. Poor thing. Well, he said he should have choked him, and he should have left when he told him to leave and give him time to calm down, because he is an emotional person, and JoJo should have known freaking better. Okay. And she's like, you always talking about, you know, it's about respect. He's like, it's about respect from both of y'all. He said that wedding, don't get me started, because that wedding was disrespectful. But that was
how long have they been married now? Because I know we're not sitting up here talking about their wedding.
Yeah. And that's when we find out that he gave her away from the seat, you know, instead of walking down the aisle. She said he couldn't walk down the aisle because he ain't like her husband or soon to be husband. So she didn't want him walking down the aisle. And then she suggests that he apologized to JoJo, and he said he ain't apologizing. And that was that. You know, in between, there was a lot of argument and stuff, but that basically was the gist of their conversation. Sam and Egypt on their way to court. Egypt done got these folks late because she put.
Why is he waiting on her? She should have just left her behind there. What was she doing? Put her makeup on.
Did you see her makeup? Did you see her hair? I'm like, y'all so immature. And the last thing you want to do is be late for your hearing. You showing them you ain't taking none of this serious. And honestly, this is kind of like where being a celebrity kid, you know, even though you're the boyfriend, but we're not gonna act like Pep and them ain't got their hands in this.
They took him in.
Yeah. But this is where it could go for you or against you, because you know the judge could be looking at he's spoiled, and then you got the nerve to show up in my courtroom late.
Look here.
Oh, she tells him on the way there that TT uninvited her to her housewarming because of Sam. And she didn't understand why would you invite me knowing that you was gonna keep my partner away? You know, why would she do that? I don't even understand. Well, you already know why. We're not gonna act like he wasn't walking around there talking about she was trying to flirt with him and all of that. We ain't nobody forget that.
I think she invited you, and then she thought better of it and decided in that moment, maybe
because
not.
I'm trying to be cool with you. I'm not trying to be cool with Sam. That's just what it is. So you're gonna have to understand that. I like you, my cousin, and want a relationship. I'm trying to have a relationship with you, my cousin, but I'm not opening up that door for Sam. And he ain't did nothing to open up the door.
My friend had this boyfriend that everybody couldn't stand this dude. He was just like, and he was one of them that because she was in a relationship with him, people stopped being around.
Mhm.
And she got married. My friend got married. And of course, she invited her friend. And then her friend brings this dude to the wedding who proceeded to try to get hooked up with several women at the wedding. He's that dude. So you're going to bring him here just for him to embarrass you. Now everybody is like, what's up with her? Her man.
Right. Child.
And then those relationships, like, I feel like, I don't know that she's with that dude anymore. I don't think so. For some reason, I feel like they had a baby and then, you know, finally that relationship ended. But I don't think her relationship with her friends ever went back to the way it was.
Right. And then, even with this situation with them, they watching these episodes, so you up there acting like I don't understand why everybody is so mad at Sam. We sitting up here watching y'all talk all that shit still. Y'all ain't did nothing to make it right. Like nothing Sam has ever said.
Sam is no different now than he was from the very beginning. He is the same clown.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, he might be worse because now he thinks he's a celebrity.
Yeah. Because now he's married into the family. So he feel like he ain't going nowhere. He said he is a pepper. Okay.
Let's not act like these two are just, you know, they're not Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Sure.
Because Pepper is my age and she still seems like she's working just as hard on tour as she was back in the day. Like she tours because she needs, that's how they make money.
Mm-hmm. Child, TT's having a housewarming party at somebody else's house. I was like, how did that work?
Well, I was wondering, I was like, so did they buy this house or so no. What are we doing?
She said she was at her friend's house because they ain't got no backyard.
That's not
and
how
so he was like, now you see what I'm talking about, why we needed a backyard? Like, I was like, so what, the housewarming? Do you, I just don't want nobody at that house. Is that what it is, TT? Because I could see TT being like that. I really don't want these people at my house. You know, that just ain't make sense.
Well, I can't have a housewarming at your house. That's not warming my house.
So she said it's a welcome to LA party. They've been there.
You've been in LA.
Right.
Why do these shows do that? Like create these like parties for this clown over here with the divorce party, and y'all be making parties for just like we having a cookout. Just call it what it is.
Yeah. So TT is doing the same song and dance about him spending so much time in Jamaica for work. He like, look, if they had a direct flight from LA to Jamaica, then that wouldn't be an issue. But since they don't, ain't nothing gonna change. He ain't leaving his job because this is how you are affording to live in LA, ma'am. So quit with the back and forth. You already knew that. You knew that before you got married. You already know what that was. It's not gonna change now.
Is she for real?
She's spoiled. Is she the only child? Because she seemed like she's so used to having her way.
Her way. Yeah. This is what he does, though. This is what he does.
So, child,
You
Sam and
do in LA,
them,
that's so important. You don't do anything in LA. You're not an actress. You're not anything.
because he rather just be living in Jamaica and
That's where
come
she's
visit
from. Why don't they?
and come visit. That make more sense.
Yeah.
So Sam is back from court. He got to go back on February the 1st, so that time didn't pass for his sentencing. He is facing 1 to 4 years and probation no more than 2 years. Okay.
Well, we ain't heard nothing, so
Ain't heard nothing, but you know they
chances
postponed it again. You know how they postponed the mess out of you.
yeah.
Well, he's like, well, I mean, shit, 1 to 4 is better than 12. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, but even if you get that, that's just not justified that happened to you. Girl, shut up. Gosh.
Wow.
I can't.
I don't understand.
So Eric called TT. She immediately put this fool on speaker. He was like, oh, she's like, you're on speaker and Sean is right here. He like, wow, it's like that. Yeah, because you want to go around claiming we had a whole relationship. So yeah, you immediately go on speaker because you're a liar. Yeah. So he asked if he could bring a friend
Can't even
along.
be mad at that.
No,
Sorry.
no. He asked if he could bring a friend to the party, and she's like, is this friend a female? In other words, don't put me in
Not Cree.
no
Don't
drama.
bring Cree.
Don't, right. Don't put me in the middle. Cree or somebody you messing around with. We not doing that.
None of that.
And he said it was a guy she liked. Cool. So we already know Eric is bringing Romeo, who probably needs some money now because, you know, he took his ass outside talking shit about Master P. Master P probably pissed off on him.
Wait, sorry. Breaking news.
What happened?
Allegedly,
Uh-huh.
according to the neighborhood talk,
Uh-huh.
Peter Thomas facing criminal charges for allegedly choking a female up at his restaurant Bar One in Baltimore.
Was it Mia? I'm just
News at 11. Carry on.
Child. All right. So he gotta make some money now because he got extra mouths to feed. He didn't piss Master P off trying to put him on blast, so now he back on the show. That's what it seems
Can we
like.
talk about that for a quick second?
Yeah.
Families have differences all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Romeo, I feel like had not Master P put you in the position that he put you in, then you would there would be no little Romeo. Whatever the issue is, little Romeo, stop putting that stuff on social media. You tweeting that stuff. You're a grown man. You have issues with your father. Well, don't you know where he lives?
Yeah. And he said he was calling your ass and you weren't picking up the phone, so you didn't want to talk to him, but you want to tweet it. Talking about Rap Snacks. Boy, you don't shit your ass up. Damn Rap Snacks.
Who buying Rap Snacks? I mean, I guess. I see them in the store, but they're too expensive for them little bag of potato chips.
I can't do it. Plus, he's probably bad too, because he ain't like the way that he looked at the end when he ended. I think everybody pretty much took the other side of Romeo, the way
you look bitch made on the way out, and you look bitch made coming back in.
He does. Yeah. Now he talking about he still got issues with JoJo. Because JoJo made a bigger issue out of it. And Eric was like, at the end of the day, that's his sister. So the only one you really should have issues
I was just getting ready to say that. Mad at JoJo for defending his
sister. You sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he talking about we gonna make JoJo get them gloves. You still corny. You corny.
You think he won't do it? You think he won't do it?
Come on now. No, he a punk because we see him next week talking about, don't make me get my brother. Well, no, you said you wanted something. Now your brother.
Well, see, that's what I said. I'm talking about JoJo. You think he won't do it? Because I think he will.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he sounded like he was getting combative, your butt was talking about, don't make me get my brother. But JoJo, Romeo, you said you wanted something. Now you got to go get some backup, because that's how you came in before with all this crowd of people, because you can't handle shit yourself.
For Boogie.
Man.
Who laughed at you?
Come on.
And I feel like would also do it. You think Boogie won't box with you? Because I think he will.
And you ain't the only one got goons. You gonna tell me Boogie people ain't?
You think Dame Dash
ain't got goons? Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't want that.
Ooh-wee. Real
quick, speaking of corny, Sequoia's at the party telling Tita and Sean that she had a crush on Twist. Sean like, me too, girl. Look, it's embarrassing at this point. Stop.
I mean, we all crush on Twist and, you know, his entertainment of it all. Like, I felt for Twist when he was like, Brianna, what are you doing on my lawn?
That was so
I'm
funny.
never going to forget that. But, girl, so you for real.
Just stop it. And then the episode ends with Romeo walking into the party, child. So next week, JoJo versus Romeo. And then Angela's going to make a guest appearance, because that's what she does. She's not on the show. She just do guest appearances. So, child, and that's how that episode ended. Love. Nope, not love. Growing up hip hop. Y'all go ahead. Like this video. Subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification button, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye.